It was supposed to be a handshake, not a sentence. Yet there I was, in the middle of a crowded Manhattan hotel ballroom, being told I was going to marry a man I'd never met, and worse. He was the son of the man my father had sworn to hate until his dying breath. The champagne in my hand turned sour on my tongue. "I'm not doing this," I hissed to my father, but his jaw was set like granite. "You will. For the family. The family. Always the family. Always the debts and the grudges and the politics that came with our last name." My father had been losing ground to the Hunter family for years, and this was his final, desperate play, a marriage to merge power, end feuds, and, in his words, remind them we are still standing. That's how I first met Daniel Hunter, the alpha, the man whose name had been spat out in my household like it tasted of blood. He walked in wearing a black suit that fit like it was stitched into his skin, his presence swallowing the air in the room. His eyes, God, those eyes were blue like frost and fire at once, scanning me with something I couldn't place. "You must be Adrian," he said, his voice deep enough to hum in my bones. I hated him instantly, or at least I told myself I did. Daniel's fingers trembled against mine, the same man whose grip had once been firm and unyielding when we stood at the altar months ago. We were in his apartment now, rain streaking down the windows in silver ribbons, the city outside muted and blurred. "I thought marrying you would be a sentence," I whispered, my voice breaking, "but it became the only part of my life that feels real." His eyes softened, and the walls I'd spent months slamming into began to crumble before me. "I never wanted to be your prison, Adrian," he said, his voice hoarse. "I just didn't know how to be your safe place." For the first time since the vows, I stepped toward him not because someone else pushed me, but because I wanted to. His hand found the back of my neck, warm and grounding. I could feel his breath against my cheek, slow and deliberate, as if giving me time to walk away. I didn't. I was scared, I admitted, my forehead resting against his. "Scared that if you cared for me, I'd start caring for you and then you'd leave like everyone else." "I'm not going anywhere," he murmured, pulling me closer. "They can keep their feuds, their grudges, their games. All I care about now is you." The kiss was nothing like our first. That one had been stiff, for the cameras, the deal, the performance. This one was slow and aching, a question and an answer all at once. His thumb brushed my jaw as if memorizing me. The world outside didn't matter anymore. Weeks later, the family feud was a relic of the past, a story people whispered about in hushed tones at charity galas. The truth was simpler. Two people had been thrown together for power and found something rarer: peace. One Sunday morning, I woke to find Daniel already up, cooking breakfast in the kitchen, wearing one of my sweaters that fit him poorly but looked like it belonged to him anyway. I leaned against the doorway, watching him hum to himself, the smell of coffee curling through the air. "Stop staring," he said without turning around. "Make me?" I shot back, a smile tugging at my lips. He turned then, setting the pan down, crossing the kitchen in 3 easy strides. His arms went around my waist, his lips brushing my temple. "Every day I'm going to prove to you that marrying me wasn't a mistake," he whispered. And for the first time in my life, I believed it. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest videos.